Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Lee, and for today's video, we're going to talk about my short-term experience using the new Fujifilm XS20. This little guy here. I don't think you can see him, but yeah. So with the XS20, it's an interesting camera because of the fact that I've never really owned a camera that's this small. And like it just like the weight of it, the feel, the grip, everything, the build quality, it's kind of throwing me off because I'm coming from using an XT-4, XT5, GFX 50S Mark II. So the XS20 was released back in I think 7 months ago in June of 2023. So this is a fairly new camera that just came out, and it's interesting because this is a huge upgrade from the previous model, the XS10. That one came out, I believe, back in 2020 of November, and there are some big internal differences between the old one versus the XS20. So I don't have the XS10 on hand because I've never really used one or even old one, but based on everything that I know and just fact checking is that the size and the design, they're basically almost identical, aside from the fact that the XS20 is a little heavier just because the fact that it's using a different battery. And that battery is the same battery that you can use interchangeably with the XT-4, 5, XH2. So the XS10 specs, from what I can remember, is using the 26 megapixel sensor that's being used by the XT3 and XT4, and the same X-Trans 4 processor. Aside from that, it wasn't weather sealed, and it did use the older batteries that you would see in the XT3 and the older X series models, which is a shame because like those batteries don't last for very long compared to the newer ones. XS20 though, there are some really great internal upgrades. One is that it's using the new X-Trans 5 CPU processor that you would see in the newer XT5, XH2, which is amazing, and also including the XH2S. I think of that upgraded processing power, it is a huge improvement in autofocus, namely AFC, which stands for autofocus continuous, meaning you can have an easier time tracking like moving subjects or whatnot. And because of that, it also includes AI tracking. That would be face detection, eye detection, and even animals and cars and vehicles, if I remember correctly. Another improvement on the XS20 is that it uses the newer battery here. I don't know if you can focus, but it's, the battery's bigger, you can get more shots, longer, battery life, whatnot. You could easily use only one battery for like a full day of, street photography, and that's great. And you don't have to like worry about bringing like extra spares just in case you're worried about it dying on you. Pretty cool. Not very expected for this price range of I think $12.99 USD. It can shoot in 6.2K open gate, and that's a very big deal because the fact that it's open gate, you get more vertical space, meaning it uses the full sensor when shooting 6.2K. And the only other camera that does 6.2K open gate from Fuji is the XH2S. And that's actually amazing that Fuji decided to have that video format in this camera, in this like more budget-friendly camera. I'm like, it's pretty crazy to me. Fuji is marketing this camera here more for content creators. With the extra vertical space from the 6.2K open gate, it's great for like long form videos for YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, Stories, and even TikTok. Build quality, I think you could tell that it's more on the cheaper side compared to the XT3, XT4, and all those other cameras are a little bit more higher priced, but I think I don't have a problem with how it feels. The only issue I have with it is that the fact that it's not weather resistant. It's a shame because this is a great camera to take everywhere for travels and whatnot, but it just really sucks that you can't really use this on a rainy day, especially when you live in a country or city where you'll see nothing but rain, 80% of the year. It's using the same 26 megapixels that you would see in the XT3 and XT-4. So with that being said, it just really means that it's great, it's amazing. If I had to be really honest, I actually do prefer the colors that comes out of the 26 megapixels versus the 40 megapixels that in the XH2. Pretty excited for the next time I talk about this camera is that I'm taking this guy here to my Japan trip that's coming up in a couple months. I'm so looking forward to using this and see what kind of photos I'm able to capture with this. But anyways guys, thank you for checking out my video, and if you liked the video, hit the like button. If you have any comments or questions about this camera, please feel free to leave a comment in the comment box. And if you like my content, just don't forget to subscribe. Cheers.